Help! The condenser pan melted onto the heat exchanger of my Goodman furnace when the blower motor failed. The technician scraped as much of debris off as possible but couldn't get it all off the heat exchanger. The current plan is to let the rest of it melt off. So, A. Is this a fire hazard? B. How many chemicals are now swirling around my house? When I called customer support, I was told there was no one at Goodman who was technically trained to speak to homeowners and only a licensed HVAC person could call their technical support line. Help please. Christy.
Hi there. I have dealt with this before, there really isn't any better way than your tech has done. I cannot guarantee that it's safe, but I have done exactly what you are describing without problems. You will smell burnt plastic and there may be some smoke, you will have to open windows to let fresh air in. Unfortunately, there isn't any other way. Have the tech stand by for a few cycles, but you may get the smell for a while after.
Hi, I haven't seen any smoke and as a result of the scraping the smell is less, but I am worried about fumes, though I suppose there isn't much more there to be done. Is this something you've seen with other models beyond Goodman? We just bought this house a few months ago and the original owners built in 2002, so I am being told there is no warranty left except on the heat exchanger. The tech already left, but I was just concerned and wanted a second opinion. In your experience, how long does it take for the plastic to burn totally off the coils?
Yes, it's not just a Goodman thing, it happens the odd time. No certain timeline really, depends how much he could remove, etc. The older A-coil pans were made with plastics that could not handle the heat.
Lastly, my husband is concerned that the unit was not installed properly since the safety failed and we could have had a much worse outcome. Is there any way to hold Goodman responsible for manufacturing faulty equipment, warranty or otherwise? Older, as in 2001. In which case wouldn't they have had to issue a recall?
No, I've never heard of a recall for anything like that. Did a safety fail? The high limit? Or did it shut itself off?
Rats. So basically, run the furnace, keep some window open and all will be well at some point when it doesn't smell.
As far as being able to hold anyone or company at fault, no, unless safety was intentionally bypassed or something. Even then, next to impossible.
As I understand it, the blower motor went something about not enough amps in the circuit board, and the assumption is BC the motor fail and plastic melt were same time that the heat built up and didn't shut off prior to melting plastic. The furnace kept trying to turn on, but the motor wouldn't turn, so then it would shut off. Makes sense. I think I am leaving something out. Thanks for the answer on the fault issue, that was my assumption as well.
Okay, so actually the high limit was doing what it was supposed to do, cut the furnace off because of high temps. It's just the A-coil pan couldn't handle that temp.
Yes, I suppose that is a faster way of saying it. And would explain the blasts of stinky plastic smell. BC it would turn on briefly.
So the furnace itself was working correctly, as in cutting off because the motor failed, just unfortunately it was too hot for the pan. Correct.
Excellent. Just our lucky day, I guess. Okay, we'll vent more and hope it burns off soon.
Shouldn't be too long, you may get the odd whiff for a while on a longer run, etc. But the worst should go away quickly.
Okay, thanks very much. Feel better about the flammable part.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else I should be asking you about this?
Not that I can think of. When I replace the A-coil, sometimes I move it higher in the plenum, away from the heat exchanger, but that isn't always possible. New ones take the heat better anyway, and the same events will likely not happen again anyway.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind when we think about what to. At this point, since winter in Mass, we'll just work with Fernanay until we'll come up with replacement plan in the spring for whole system. Many thanks again.
You're welcome.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.